Dr. Aby, executive producer of World Liberty TV luxury channel. We are here with one of the co-founders of Four Seasons Restaurant, Mr. Alex Van Beder. Um, Tell us about this restaurant, how you got involved with it, what was the theme originally?
All right. This restaurant was founded in 1959, so it's 57 years ago. And it was the first restaurant that was strictly based on seasonality of food and American food. At the time, there were many French restaurants and Italian restaurants and Chinese restaurants and Indian restaurants, but there were really no American restaurants other than steakhouses and hamburger places. So this place was a very luxurious place, even in 1959. The restaurant itself cost as much as the entire Guggenheim Museum that was built in the same year. And so we served seasonal American cuisine, and obviously all fresh and local, and the only allegiance we had was to the season. So we had many cooks from many different countries, and so it was okay to serve curry and marinated fish from Scandinavia or things like that to make it a really international restaurant for the city of New York.
You've had who's who of not just New York, of the world. You had celebrities, sports people, some of the biggest, most powerful people, and then just an average New Yorker or a tourist who just wants to come in because your restaurant is like an institution. Can you maybe share one story with any of the celebrities you had a great experience with? It's a good fun memory.
There are many celebrities that came here, and many powerful people. And one thing that sticks in my mind is when the UN was in session, or the UN had opening day, we would get many heads of state. And what I never realized was that even their security details have a hierarchy. So there is somebody who is the biggest threat that takes priority. And one time, President Clinton was here with his wife, and also King Abdullah and the Queen, and they were not the first security risk. It was General Sharif from Pakistan. And it was very interesting because they came to me and says, "We can't get him in." I said, "What do you mean you can't get him in?" He says, "Well, we cannot use 52nd Street, we cannot use 53rd Street, we cannot use Park Avenue." And I said, "Well, I don't know what to do. You can land on the roof maybe." And they said, "That's not funny. Don't make any jokes. We can't get him in here." I said, "Well, that's not my problem. I can't help you. I can only serve him lunch." And finally they came in through Park Avenue, and he had a wonderful lunch.
Now you're moving. Is it share a little light? Why are you moving? Is it a loss of lease, or you're looking to move on, do other bigger, better things? Can you share?
It's a big tragedy. It's been in the press all for the last 2 years. We've been negotiating with the new owner of the building, and he wanted 4 times the rent. So not even we can pay 4 times the rent, and so we're forced out. Our lease is up the end of this month.
There was talk of you relocating a couple of blocks from here on Park Avenue, and then also maybe downtown somewhere. So what's the reality there? What's really going to be happening? And did you sign a lease for a new place, or how far are you with that?
We have a signed lease, and we have started construction at 280 Park Avenue. The entrance will be on 49th Street between Park and Madison, and it's a slightly smaller space. And we have a very famous, wonderful architect named Isai Weinfeld from Sao Paulo.
130 people was a let go. Of course, the restaurants are not going to be existing. They had to be go. I'm sure that was a very difficult move for you to make. You have a lot of sentimental connections with these people. Did they go and find other jobs, or did they relocate? Share a little about that.
Well, it was a very hectic last 6 months. Everybody worked very hard because we had lots and lots of people that wanted to have one more meal here. And the final night was Saturday night. And it finally set in after midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock a.m., that this is not going to happen again. And so many of our employees, when they were finished with their work, came to have a farewell drink at the bar, and we were talking, and they're all taking a week off or so, and they're coming to clean out their things, and we will see them individually and in a group. And of course, everyone has to find a job for a year and a half until we're reopened, but it's always our intention to hire many of them back. World Liberty TV audience, keep watching. Thank you.
Before I bring them up, I want to remind everyone that Four Seasons is a restaurant, that the magic of these rooms would not have happened without the hard work done by Alex and Julie every day for decades. They've brought their passion for food, fine wine, and hospitality that made the Four Seasons the place to dine, the place to entertain. The Four Seasons is going to open a new chapter in the fall of 2017, just around the corner from here, and they can share some details.
Thank you very much, Richard, and thank you to all of the staff of Right 20. It's been a real pleasure to work with them. Lisa Nicolini asked me this morning how I'm feeling, and I'm feeling forced from partying last week. Lots of farewells, lots of meals, lots of people, and a lack of sleep. And I feel very nostalgic today. It feels a little like we're cleaning out the kitchen, the dining room, and the garage all together. So if you are into that kind of thing, buy that table.
Table 32.
Table 32, right. It will be specially indicated by Richard, the auctioneer. We're going to be around if you have any questions on the background of the restaurant or anything else. We're happy to talk to you at the bar.
Anyway, my name is Julian. I guess some of you know me, some of you maybe have never met me. It's okay. Anyway, I'm glad that you're all here. Please bid, take a part of New York. But the Four Seasons spirit will live on. Thank you for being here.
For a year and a half before this restaurant opened. And the first time I saw the two rooms, they looked like a stage set for Armageddon. There was nothing but concrete and electrical outlet boxes on the floor and enough hanging VX cable to keep Tarzan busy swinging for a long, long time.
Anyway, thank you very much for being here. We're very excited about moving on. And, you know, buy as much as you can, because I think it's everything that it's here, it's real. It's not about, you know, the house across the street. Thank you for coming.